Hi, it's Ian. Welcome to pensionfitness.com. Today we're looking at the blood flow in the body. It's very important for every single cell in the body to get oxygen fed to it. And so when you breathe in air, it goes down into the lungs, into little areas in the lung called alveoli, and they do a gas exchange which pushes the oxygen through to the blood, which it goes into the hemoglobin in the red blood cells, and it's taken around the body. And as probably most of you are aware, many older people our age, don't have good circulation in some of the extremities, like the feet and the hands. And so it's important to be able to give that a little boost on a regular basis so that you have got good blood flow and it's keeping everything healthy for you. So we're going to do a little exercise on a daily basis, and it is to boost that blood flow. So the first part is we're going to do chair marching. So sit a little forward, and from here you're going to simply march. And you're going to do this for 2 minutes. Now, I'm not going to do it for the full 2 minutes, but I'm just demonstrating it now. March this. If you can get your knees up a little bit higher, that's okay. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Just keep marching in place. You can hold the side of the chair with your hands, but you should be sitting upright while you do this. So you do this for 2 minutes. Once you've done that 2 minutes, make sure you're comfortable, and you can stand up to do this, or you can remain seated, but you're going to do arm circles and shoulder rolls. And so your arms, you're going to circle your arms, and you can, for a minute, and backwards, and then you're going to do shoulder rolls. Backwards, shoulder rolls forwards, arm circles, shoulder rolls back, arm circles, for a minute. Once you've done that minute, you're then going to do a breathing exercise. And this is diaphragmatic breathing. And how you do this is you sit upright, sit in a nice comfortable position, but sit upright, and you're going to take air in slowly through your nose, and so when you take the air in deeply into your lungs, it's going to push your belly out. And so you breathe in, it's pushing your belly out here, and then once you've got to that point, you're going to empty the lungs again, but you're going to do it through pursed lips, so they're not open, they're almost closed, and you're going to push that air out until the lungs are empty again. And then breathe in. And you will breathe in and breathe out for 2 minutes. So that's your first 5 minutes done. And those little exercises will help to get the blood flow going and to get your lungs working and your heart working to push that around your system. And it's a great little warm-up for your body before you go on to the next stage. Right, now that the first one's finished, we've gone to the second one now, which is aerobic movement. Now, there are a number of things listed on when you read the post, the written part of the post. There are a number of things listed here, like swimming, aqua aerobics, and stuff like that, and bicycles, stationary bikes that you can pedal. But for most of us, we don't have those. So here's 2 things you do on this section. The first one is just walking, brisk walking, not slouching along slow, proper brisk walking. And you can do that outside, which is great because then you're getting good fresh air into you, or you can do it in the house, right? Now, when you're outside, and you're doing brisk walking, you're not strolling along, you're walking with a bit of purpose. And so you're going to do this for 10-15 minutes. So you're going to be outside, you get a good walk up and down, and go with a friend so that you can talk to each other as you go there. You should be able, if you're doing brisk walking, you should be able to still talk to each other as you're doing that. And that's very good. And that's the first exercise. Now, the other thing you can do, and this is part of the 10-15 minutes that you're going to spend on this, is to do step-ups. Now recently I gave you a post on using the stairs outside your flat or inside your house or anywhere you can find stairs where you can do training on the stairs, and they're very good for that, like, you know, because they force you to lift your whole body weight up, and so you can do step-ups on that, or you can get a box in the house and do step-ups from that. But those step-ups, you know, are a very, very good exercise, and you know, over that 10 and 15 minutes, you can split it between the two exercises and do those. And if you're stepping up for a couple of minutes and then change over and walk for a couple of minutes and then step up for a couple of minutes, that's great. And that will get your blood flow going, that will get your heart going, and that will start to push everything around your body. Now, obviously, if you've got a swimming pool in the, you know, attached to your house, then you can swim in that. Most of us don't have that. Stationary bikes are great as well, but most people don't have one of those. Well, I actually have one in this house, it belongs to my wife. But if you've got one, great, use it. But if not, use those two exercises I've just mentioned. Now, if you have mobility problems and you can't go walking a lot, you can go back to marching, to chair marching, again, to replace walking. And you can walk up and down, you know, you can march up and down like this, stationary in your chair. So, that's the second set of exercises for this exercise for you to push yourself, or push your blood around your system efficiently, and to make it an efficient job for you, and getting oxygen around everywhere in your body, which is really important. Okay, this is the third bit, and we're going to start off with leg extensions. So the leg extension is, you're seated like this. You can hold the sides if you need to, but you're going to sit up and then you're going to raise your leg out, and it wants to go out as straight as you can from there to the best of your ability. And once it's out there straight, you'll feel the tension in the top of the leg here and down again. And then you can do the other one and hold it up, and again you want that as straight as you can get it, and you want to feel that tension in there. So, and you'll just carry on doing those until you've done 10 on each leg. The next move, we're going to do heel raises. So on your toes, you're going to raise your heels up, which is raising your whole body really, but you're raising your heels up and down. Raise them again, back down. I'll do it a third time. You're going to do 15 of those. Then you're going to do another 15, only this time you're going to raise the toes, not the heels. And so on your heels, you're going to raise your toes off the ground. Now you'll feel that tightness coming in your legs when you do that. Try and keep yourself as upright as you can, and raise those toes. Raise them up. And so 15 of each of those. Okay? Now, the next bit is neck, arm and ankle circles. Now neck circles are quite simple. You're going to go both ways, so you tuck your head down and then you do a circle that way, and then obviously you go the other way. Neck circles, you're then going to do arm circles, so arm circles, and again you can do those both ways. And you're going to do your neck, arm, it's going to take a few minutes to do that. Then from there, you're going to do ankle circles. Now, you're going to turn the ankle round one way and also the other way. And then, of course, don't forget you need to do the other leg as well. And the final part of this is a forward bend. So you're going to bend forward, which tightens you up in here. And then from here, you're going to do a twist. You're going to twist your body that way and that way. So from here, you're going to twist, 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 twist. And you're going to do your arm circles and arm, neck and circles for 30 seconds. You're going to do these twists for 30 seconds. And that's the end of this part. Good exercises, bit of flexibility in it, very, very good for you. And then, once you've done those, we'll move on. And now the fourth part of this, which is the cool down. You're cooling down from your exercise. And the first part of that is slow walking. Just take a slow walk, just slow pacing, slow walk, so that you can just gradually let yourself, everything slow down and go. And that, you can do that for a couple of minutes, up and down, and just let yourself cool down gently. And once you've done that, get yourself comfortably seated again. And we're going to go through the belly breathing again. So remember that. We took a deep breath in. So it pushed the belly out, and then through pursed lips, we let the air out. So we're going to do that for 1 or 2 minutes. And breathe in. And breathe out. So I'm going to do that for a couple of minutes. And then finally, you're going to raise your arms above your head and give your chest and lungs a stretch. Raise it right up as high as you can. Continue breathing, but raise it up so as it helps to stretch your lungs and your chest for a few minutes, and then relax. That's the exercises done. Now, if you spend that 20-25 minutes every day doing that, you will improve your circulation, and you will make sure oxygen is getting to every part of your body, which is really important if you want to have a healthy life and you know, not end up with some of the problems that people do get who don't do very much. Now, final point on that, in order for the blood cells, the red blood cells, to be efficient and work well and take oxygen around the body, they need to be fed properly, and that comes by eating the right type of food. And so on the written part of the blog, you will find that there are things like iron intake, vitamin B12, vitamin C, stuff like that. If you've got those, if you're getting those put into your body on a regular basis, then that will assist your blood and your blood cells to do their job efficiently. And of course, if they do that, you will be a fitter, healthier person. So that's it for today. Blood oxygen circulation around the body. You want to give it a boost by doing some exercises and working on it. It's really, really important for your body, because without oxygen you can't live. So, and the more you can get it to push it around your body, the better. So that's it. So do this Monday to Friday for 5 days, 20-25 minutes a day for 5 days, and then the following week do it Monday to Friday for 5 days. So that's your 2 weeks. So that's it. Good luck with that, and I'll see you back at pensionerfitness.com. Thank you.